Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you about our building, the issues surrounding it, and the type of people we live with, and so forth. Now, if you want to see pictures of the mold in the showers, wait for those at the end, and then I'm going to post a video at the end of this one of a little walkthrough. It's not going to be a walkthrough of the entire building because it is 4 stories, and I have a bad knee, so I can't keep walking up and down the stairs to keep doing that. But yeah, if you want to see those, look for it at the end of this one. And a disclaimer, I do vape. It helps with my stress and anxiety in videos. If you're not okay with that, let me know and in the comments, and I will try my best to do it off camera for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. So our building is 134 years old, and the main issue I've seen is that the building management doesn't really care about our living situation. They don't care about our health in the building, and their upkeep is terrible. By far the worst upkeep I've ever seen in a building, and lived in a building. And in the basement is, we live in the basement unit, and so there's one bathroom for 10 units. 10 units for, and there's one bathroom. So right next to the bathroom there's 2 showers, and both of them have mold, and it's black mold. And I have brought this to the management's attention several times, and they said, oh, well, you know, it's fine, or whatever, you know, whatever they say. And so I've called the Washington State Department of Health, and I told them about it, and they were like, well, I mean, there's not really much we can do. We don't have people that can take care of these certain things. And I'm like, okay, well, crap. So we have on-site, 24/7 on-site maintenance, but he uses those showers and those bathrooms and he doesn't do anything about it. Like, he will use them on a daily basis and he doesn't care. And I don't know if it's because he doesn't know how to properly take care of black mold or what. But I have seen him and how he fixes things in the building, and none of it makes sense. So one of the times, this was a while back, they had, the small handles for the shower, and I think a little part of it broke off. So they used one of those, I forgot what you call them, but they're like the grip wrenches, I guess. Or the wrenches that you twist with the little thingy, I don't know. And they had that on there, and eventually got so rusted that they had to change it out. So they changed the entire handle, and the nub of the handle broke off again. So they did the same thing as last time. They put a tool on there of some sorts, and that was your handle. And the other thing I've noticed is that they don't have proper ventilation. So the vent makes noise, but it doesn't do anything. There's still steam everywhere in the shower. And moisture makes black mold. And I don't think maintenance is smart enough to know that. This isn't rocket science. It's like if you left your wet clothes in the washer for a couple weeks or a month, there would be mold on it, and there would be mildew on it. It's the same thing in a shower. If there's moisture in the air, and there's moisture on the walls, and moisture on the ceilings, there's going to be black mold. Another thing that I have noticed personally is that there's nobody in the office. So I go into or my fiance goes into the office to pay rent. And management, or I guess, I don't know, the key holder, whatever you want to call him, he's only there 3 days a week, at least in the office, but he lives in the building. And we've talked to the building manager about this, and she said, oh, well, his hours are Monday through Saturday or whatever, and this time to this time. Well, he's only in there 3 days a week, so we can never pay rent because he's never there. In security, we had security there for like 8 hours, I think, from like 4 p.m. until 1 or 2 a.m. Now he's only there for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. And it makes it really difficult, especially when either there's an emergency going on, or somebody's harassing us, or there's loud noises in the building and security's not here to take care of it. And I think our building security's hours are being cut, and not by his choice, obviously. But I think the same thing goes for the guy in the office who's there during the daytime, because he's never there anymore. And so this is an extremely big issue, because we try to pay rent on time and then we're late on the payment because nobody's there. And then it lands on us, which makes it a $50 late fee. I have really bad breathing issues. I've got a really bad immune system. So the fact that there's black mold in this building is really scary. Mainly because every day I wake up, I'm nauseous. Like every single day. And it's only been getting worse since the black mold in the building has been getting worse. And now I know a lot of you are probably gonna think, oh, why don't you just move out? Or why don't you go somewhere else? Can you stay with family? No, I can't stay with family because their house is already full. And I have a dog too, so I can't have all three of us staying there and crowd their house even more. And me and his sister do the same line of work, YouTube, and it wouldn't work. We would be clashing 24/7. Like, we would not be able to figure out schedules for YouTube. And she hogs on the internet anyway. So it doesn't do me any good living there, because I'm just gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna go probably kick her door down and start yelling at her, and I don't want her to cry, because I do love her. I care about her, I really do. But I know how I am. I get frustrated, and then if somebody's messing up my schedule, I don't handle it well. And that's part of the autism, is I have to have a schedule. I have to have order and all of that. And as much as I'd love to move into a different apartment, they want a huge amount of money put down or set aside before you move into the apartment. And while yes, it could be doable, I have to count in my car insurance, my car payment, my phone payment, just everything, gas, car insurance, like everything. I have to think about everything. And I can't put all that to the side so that I can pay to move in somewhere. It is really difficult, if I'm being honest. I'm going to be real with you guys from the gate. Like, it is difficult. Because we have talked to management. We have talked to the Washington State Department of Health. And they can't do anything. and it sucks. I have a lot of health concerns. I have really bad body pains, as far as like the fibromyalgia, and then my bad knee, my bad shoulder, like my whole body is bad basically, if I'm being honest. And you know, with my asthma, like I used to work at a moving company. Like I liked the work, hated the environment. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to shame them, because not every chain is like that. It's not like the one I used to work at. But I used to come home in so much pain, and I can't do a typical normal like 9 to 5 job, doing physical labor or working at a grocery store or whatever, you name it. I can't do it because of my body pain, or if I have a really bad anxiety attack at work, you know, whatever. And then to answer your questions before they're posted, you know, like, well, why don't you get on anxiety medication? I have, but I have to be careful because some of them I've heard are addictive. And then, you know, I've tried therapy, I've tried EMDR, I've tried everything, you know. So I'm honestly just asking for help. I have been trying so hard. Uber Eats is the only job that I can do that doesn't hurt my body. I have been putting so much effort into working 7 days a week and sometimes 15-hour days, because I cannot physically do a different job. While my fiance, you know, he helps me do this job. He would get a different job, you know, like a normal job, I guess, I don't know. But he has autism and he has anxiety, and the reason we work together is because we work so well together. Yes, we have arguments. Yes, sometimes they're huge. But at the end of the day, as long as we're laughing and we love each other, that's all that matters. Another reason is because we bring our dog with us, and he can't have his dog if he's working, or he can't have our dog if he's working at like a grocery store or a moving company or whatever, you name it. So really, this is a job that we see fit for us, and while it may not be ideal, it's what we have right now. And we're actually making more than if we had a regular job. But a lot of that money goes to car payment, car insurance, rent, which is $1,200 a month. And it, you know, everything we make from this job goes straight to bills. And that's because Seattle is so expensive. Now, we could leave Seattle, however, we don't want to, because his family is about 30 minutes, 45 minutes away from us. And they're getting up there in age, so we want to make sure that we are nearby in case something happens. The last few accidents his family has had, they've always called us. Mainly because his sisters don't drive, and I'm really the only one that drives. So I can get there super quick, and he can come with me. And we can't move out of state and then have something happen with his like mom or his dad or his sisters. You know, it wouldn't sit right with us. So we'd really appreciate it if you could help us. I don't know any other way to put that. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be blunt. Shit's real right now, and it's tough. But even if we just get that boost just to get out of our apartment, it'd mean a lot. It really would. Because the living situation we're in right now is not fantastic. It's not great. It's not good. It's not even ideal. But with that being said, well, we're not asking for you guys to buy us a house. That's not what we're asking for. Really, what we're asking for is help with the down payment. That's all we're asking for. Once the down payment is taken care of, we can handle the rest. Because we won't be paying, a huge amount for rent weekly. Our rent is weekly, by the way. And if we're... This is Sports Center. If we're late on a payment, it's $50 a day for a late fee. And that's where it adds up. So, like I said, we're not asking you to buy us a house. We're literally just asking if anybody can just help us with the down payment of a house. And that way we have a safe environment. We have what we need to live healthily. Because honestly, we can't do this on our own. And I'm not sitting here, I'm not trying to beg. I'm not trying to look like a scammer, because I'm not. I'm real. I'm 100% real with everybody I'm with. And honestly, I wouldn't be asking for help if I didn't need it. But I've had to really swallow my pride and really just suck it up. So yeah, we'd really appreciate anything, even if it's a couple cents or a couple dollars being donated to our GoFundMe for our down payment of the house. It would mean a lot. It would really mean a lot, because on top of that, we could be out of the city. We could be closer a little bit to his parents, and there would be breathing room. There would be a clean bathroom and just everything we need in one area. And yeah, so there it is. Here's me being real with you guys right off the gate. And now I am really thankful for the subscribers that I do have, because you guys mean so much to me. You really do. And I know it's not a lot of subscribers, but I still get excited when I see, those subscribers climbing up the ladder of a bigger and bigger amount each time, slowly. So yeah, if you guys could please hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. But if you guys have any thing you want to ask me or tell me, make sure you put it in the comment section down below. All I ask is that you're polite and you're respectful. But yeah, so make sure you guys just listen to everything I have to say, because I promise you I'm not a beggar. I'm really not. I work hard for the things I have, but I just need that little boost to, get going again. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Toonie, stop snoring. I'll be posting videos of our dog later. So yeah, bye guys. Guys, I know I've been making you wait all day to see the outside footage and the inside footage of the setup of our building and how nasty it is. So, yeah, here it is. You've been waiting all day, so thanks for being patient. But yeah, here we go.
What's going there, bud?
So I love how we pay for parking. And I have to park, where are we? All the way up there, which is like 3 blocks away from home. I'll show you our street in a minute. That's the building that has the fire alarm going off all the time.
No, that's Aspen Terrace.
No, that's...
Oh, you're facing that way. Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Surprise, surprise.
His little booty shaking.
He's happy. He took a nice hefty dump. Makes me happy, too, that he did it right in the middle of all those bushes. So I don't have to clean it up.
Right?
Oh, we could have talked the ball closer if we came home 10 minutes later.
That's okay. The city's beautiful right now, though.
I love the city at night.
Yeah. So I love...
Coming? Go.
Good boy. He's doing his happy dance.
I think he's happy.
Because they're always going to our building. There's Seattle PD. Probably going to our building once again. If you guys don't know what our building looks like, it's that big, ugly, shit-looking building right there.
The one that looks like a giant turd.
Yeah, there it is. This dump of a building. This is why we get pissed off not being able to come home. That's nice. The ventilation system, real nice. Check this out. Your idea of a pipe fix. Check this out too. That's nice. Here's one shower. Go into this one. Look what they're using to turn on the fucking shower. Not even a handle. It's real nice. Go this way. Bathroom. The sink. Whatever that is. Go this way. That's where the creepy dude lives. That always stalks me outside of outside of the bathroom. This guy, his water's been running for like weeks now. And then we have this area.